guys, this is Test Your Might, coming in with my very first tutorial video. Never done one before, so hopefully it goes well. This video is pretty much based towards doing a combo that I like to do. It's also based towards just tips and just general stuff about the Warrior. Now I'm sure there's other videos out there that are, that have a lot, maybe more information that I may give, but let's just see where it goes. So to start off, let's talk about the buffs. So obviously to do this combo, I'm going to show you guys in a second, it's all about your buffs, so keeping your buffs up. So one, obviously we know from blocking, if you are a warrior, you should know. You get the 26 AP and then the 20 DP from blocking. And then also when you do a light attack, this left mouse button, you get attack power, melee attack power. Same thing. Anyways, so we know that if we hold Q and then just tap left mouse button, that it will give us both of those buffs without having to do this slow ass piece of shit right here. Right? So we don't have to do that slow ass piece of shit, we can just animation cancel like that. Another big buff is, which is going to be implemented a lot in the combo, is our Over the Helm. Okay, Over the Helm gives us down attack damage for 10, hold on real quick, you guys, let me just, 10% for 10 seconds, right? 10%, not +1, not +2, not +10, 10%. So this can be increased, which I've tested. This is increased by your base. So using a offhand gem for down attack damage helps you'll do so much more damage. Also popping a potion, which I don't have on enemy right now, but there's a potion that gives you, it says it dramatically increases your down attack damage. So I use those too. I found that I get about 300 to 400 more. I can take out somebody's health 300 to 400 more, if not more than that, just depending on who I'm fighting, muskins and all that. I tested this on somebody with muskins, so than I would with a 5 AP gem or whatever you have, whatever people use. So I've tested it. I've tested it also with the crit damage one. Now the crit damage one, it doesn't do as much damage. Increase your crit damage on your offhand. But what it does do is increases everything else that you do. So this and this, everything else that you do that crits, obviously everything crits. So it does increase that damage. So if you want a more sustained damage and not so much as, get the CC and then burst, then, maybe go with that gem. I mean, either way, you're going to get you can still pop a potion and get that damage, that bonus down attack damage. Super OP. So let's hop into the combo. So now this combo is mostly based towards people that are going to be level 56, just getting their awakening, all the way up to level 58. And the reason why is because you won't have the skill called Reckless Blow. It's right here. So obviously I was a low level for about a week or two. I was in level 59. I was working towards this ability. It hits pretty hard, so I was working towards this ability, so I had to find something, like obviously on PvP. Who doesn't want a PvP? You got your fucking awakening weapon. You want to kill somebody. You want to kill some shit, right? Regardless of how much AP you have. So I had to find ways until then to be able to PvP, because I PvP a lot to kill people that had higher AP, higher DP, full boss gear. I don't have none of that shit, okay? So this is coming from somebody that, doesn't have none of that shit. So what we're going to do for the combo is we're going to go into our overwhelm, overwhelm, into armor break, okay, into half of a merciless, right? This half, okay, and I'll explain why. Into our grapple, into a weapon swap, into our gravedigger, right? That's going to be their main desired DPS combo. Now, I don't know if anybody has this out here. If they do, then, you know, it's out there. But if they don't, then I guess this video works out for everybody. So, let's go into it. Obviously, keeping our buffs up. That's a good tip. Just always do that. Keep your buffs up. Okay. So, we're going to go into our overwhelm, and then we're going to go into our armor break. Our armor break, if you look up here, it causes a debuff, a 30 DP debuff. I put a bleed on my armor break also. So, as you can see, put the bleed on there, and I also put 20 plus 20 for against monsters. Now, I don't know how good this is, but fuck it. I mean, out of all the other things are really minuscule. Like, I've tested it all. It doesn't really show any difference. So I went with this. This is what I went with. So we get the bleed and we get that armor debuff. As you can see, all defensive, minus 30 for 10 seconds. So what we do is we overwhelm, armor break. Okay, half of a merciless weapon swap. Okay, half of a merciless weapon swap. Grapple. Off our grapple, we're gonna switch back. Merciless, right? That's a lot of damage. You'll honestly be able to get a little bit more out. So what I'll do is I'll get a couple ass slaps in there. You know, just get a couple out there. You know, just you can probably just get one off from my experience with this combo. I don't know if anybody's used this I don't know. I kind of just made it up myself. There might be more. I've seen people do that into that. Now, I don't think that works very well. A lot of people have block. A lot of people have super armor, especially with awakenings. I don't really find that you're gonna be hitting people with, like, I don't find that you hit people with that a lot. That's if there's one thing for me, I don't use that at all. I don't use my W left mouse button at all, because you don't get any super armor from it. You don't get your iframe from it. Super unsafe. Now, what a lot of people have been doing is they'll go in, swap, grapple. That's cool. I mean, it works sometimes, but it's unsafe. I don't think it's very safe, because obviously if somebody's not doing that, they can dash while you're trying to do it, hit you with that. Now you're CC'd. Now, if I have a lot of damage, a lot of bursts, you're gonna get fucked. Okay, so I'm gonna show this combo again, and I want to remind you guys that if you go for a full merciless, you won't be able to get the combo off. I mean, you might be able to. I mean, we can only work on prayers, right? So the combo again is overwhelm, armor break, half of that, swap weapons, grapple. Obviously it won't look like that, but gravedigger. Very simple. I've been teaching some people it. People have been wanting me to show them, so I have showed a couple people, more than a couple. I've showed a lot of people this. They like it a lot. A lot of people don't really, like I said, a lot of people don't really go when they get the awakening. They just kind of like, hey, let's go kill some fucking shit. Let's try to PvP people. So they'll just, you know, they'll just do a bunch of shit. They'll do what they can, throw out these armor slabs, throw out merciless. Merciless is super unsafe. It's super unsafe. Like, you don't wanna just use that without any CC being out there. You just don't want to. You just don't want to. You want everything you're doing. You want to make sure you're in iframe, block, super armor. Obviously, that's super armor. That's super armor. Frontal block. So you got to be careful with that, because you'll get CC'd in the back. So you want to be careful about all that. I don't recommend using that. I don't recommend just doing it mindless. Don't be mindless. Think before you act. Now, that's not saying that it doesn't work for some people. So I mean, if you're watching this video and this into a grapple works for you, that's cool. Cool. You know, I wish you the best. Maybe you can give me some tips on some things. You know, leaving some comments below or whatever. All that good shit. But you know, that's pretty much what I want to show for right now. On from level 50, like I said, this is from level 56 to 58. So obviously, when you get to 59, you're gonna want to be getting into your reckless blow, right? So I'm sure a lot of people already seen or figured it out. Or you know, there might be some videos out there, but the reckless blow can be animation canceled, right? So you can go from a pulverize, you want to cancel the animation into a knee kick, and then you want to go into a reckless blow. You want to do it, it's like an instant reckless blow. Now, another thing that I found, well, let's just do that real quick so people can see. So I know some of you guys may already know, I don't know. So we're just doing this for the video purpose. So pretty much we're just stopping the animation and letting it go. So we're doing our back left mouse button, and before our spin comes out, that right there, before that comes out, we're kicking it, and then we're just going right into our reckless blow. So while that's on cooldown, it's gonna go into your reckless blow. While pulverize is on cooldown, right? So like right now it's on cooldown, so I can let it go whenever. If you don't let it go, then we'll just wait for the cooldown. We got 9 seconds. And these cooldowns don't seem that long when you're fighting, huh? So if we don't use it on cooldown, then this is what happens. It uses the other one. It uses your life still anyways, right? So what I found also, well, you know, what I've learned throughout my time of playing the game is if you're going to do it, right? Like, I've tested the difference in the damage. If you go to the animation cancel one, it does a lot less damage, right? But if you fully charge it, it does about a quarter more damage than what it normally would. So we're talking about hitting somebody for 75%, 60% health down to 50%, 40% health, right? Around there, right? So what I found is, obviously in a 1v1 it's a lot easier to do. In a 1vx, or when you're fighting multiple opponents, it's going to be a lot harder to do because you can get CC'd and it takes a while to do. But it's the only way you can do it. You can't do the wrecking blow off of a grapple because your CC duration is a lot shorter. So you won't be able to actually hit them with the wrecking blow. But this, your Overwhelm, it lasts a lot longer on the CC. So you can go right into the Overwhelm, charge it up, fuck it, let go, give it to them, right? And then you could probably go into an armor break, grapple, and then maybe a merciless, right? So that's that, right? So another way, obviously, when you're CCing somebody, we know that the bottom part of that CCs. So if we do CC somebody that, we always want to go for the armor break. Always go for the armor break. Go for that armor break because you're gonna need it. So if you see somebody with merciless, go for the armor break. Hit them with half of a merciless, grab, and then when you do the grab, if you miss, then try to, you know, move away. You know, if you miss a grab, you miss a grab. So, and then you would want to go for the animation cancel on the wrecking blow. So I mean, that's pretty much it, you guys. Hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Like tip wise, I know there's a lot of tips I can put in there, like CCing people, staying on their back, trying to move, predicting their movements. When you see a Sork spinning in, try to fade through them like that, hit them with it, you know. But that's pretty much it, you guys. This was kind of meant to be a short video. Hopefully it's not too long. But thanks for watching, you guys. I'm going to be streaming hopefully soon. I have kids and stuff, so it's really hard to stream with the noise and, you know, the rattles and the goo goo gagas and the poop. and the bottles. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. If you guys have some constructive criticism or just some extra tips for me or anything like that, just let me know in the comments below. Yeah, thanks for watching.